Sorry for the background noise, love. It will go away soon. Hi to my 6 question mark followers. I think I have. Subscribers, whatever. Let's do some Emma the asshole, asshole, asshole. Emma the asshole, the asshole. Wait, how do you? Emma the asshole. Emma the asshole. Can't hear shit. Why can't I hear it? Emma the asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Ass. Oh, pronunciation. Shit, that's so loud. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Oh, you can't even hear it. Hang on. Desktop audio. Mac has some issue with OBS or something, and then something to do with that, and then you can't record audio. Anywho, let's just do the most recent one. Am I the asshole? The asshole. That's how you pronounce it, right? AITA for refusing to pay for my sister's wedding after she uninvited my boyfriend. Why were you going to pay for your sister's wedding in the first place? I, 18 female, have been saving money since I was 16 and work part-time while going to school and have managed to save a decent amount because I rarely spend it. My older sister, 27. Your sister's 27 and you're 18, and then and just you were gonna pay for your sister's wedding? That's insane. Is getting married in a few months, and a while back, oh God, I can't read. A while back, she asked if I could help pay for part of the venue because they were over budget. I agreed to pay 2,500 since we were really close, and she thanked me over and over again. Okay. Fast forward to this week, the invitations went out, and I noticed my boyfriend of almost 3 years wasn't invited. When I asked, she said she said they were trying to keep numbers down and that high school relationships don't usually last anyways. Meanwhile, several cousins were allowed to bring people they've only been dating for a few months. Oh, okay. I told her I was hurt because I felt like she didn't respect my relationship. She said I was being dramatic and that I should still be happy and support her big day. I ended up telling her that if I'm important enough to help pay for the wedding, then my relationship should be important enough to warrant a +1. I withdrew my offer to contribute the money. Now my parents are saying I'm punishing her over one guest and that weddings are stressful. My sister says I'm ruining months of planning because she already counted on my contribution. Am I the asshole for deciding to not pay anymore? I don't think so. Next. Oh damn, this looks juicy. Am I the asshole for... So it is asshole. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter she doesn't have the right to mourn or go to her ex's friend's funeral after what she did? Okay. When my daughter was in school, she became friends with a girl named Kelly. They stayed close through college, and my daughter was even one of Kelly's bridesmaids when she got married. Okay. To explain where my daughter's behavior came from, my ex-husband cheated on me repeatedly. Whoa, I read that, but I did not process a single word I read. To explain where my daughter's behavior came from, my ex-husband cheated on me repeatedly and our marriage ended horribly. My daughter doesn't speak to her father anymore and she absolutely despises cheating. About 7 years ago, my daughter became convinced that Kelly was cheating on her husband. Wait, Kelly is the girl, okay, the friend. She started harassing Kelly online and essentially blew her life up. What the hell? Okay. She just assumed this? I'm assuming that she's assuming. We're both assuming. By the time my daughter found out that the man she had seen Kelly with was actually a relative, they were at a fancy restaurant together, it was too late. Yeah, like, also, why not just ask your friend, like, who the guy was? Kelly's marriage had already fallen apart, and because we live in a very religious community, she was ostracized by many people. Okay, you're the asshole, full stop. Sorry, the daughter's the asshole. Yeah. They had a huge falling out, and it basically came down to my daughter ruining Kelly's life. Kelly blocked her on everything and eventually moved away. Kelly hated my daughter after that, as she should, and so did her mother, as she should. I still run into Kelly's mother occasionally, and she had made her feelings about my daughter very clear. The The issue is that Kelly recently passed away. My daughter found out through a Facebook post, and the funeral is this weekend, 2 states away. My daughter was planning to attend the funeral, no. And I told her that it was a terrible day, yep. And she said that she needed to go, and I told her again that she shouldn't. We got into an argument, and she said she had every right to mourn her friend. That's not your friend anymore. After what you did and attend the funeral, I told her that she really didn't have the right to mourn Kelly or go to the funeral because Kelly hated her after everything that happened. Yep. And because my daughter had destroyed her life. Yep. She hasn't spoken to me since, and I'm wondering if I should warn Kelly's family that my daughter might show up at the funeral. No, you should definitely tell Kelly's family that your daughter might show up at the funeral. Done. Next one. Cat break. Oh, shit, what am I putting? You're so cute. So cute. I love you. Oh, you're so pretty. So pretty. Back to this. But am I the asshole for sabotaging my ex-boyfriend's new relationship after his girlfriend stole him from me? 22 minutes ago. That's fresh. Damn, people are so fast. Already 7 freaking comments. Oh. Are you freaking kidding me? Everyone's saying she's the asshole. No wonder she deleted it. We deleted it. I don't know. Oh, I want to read this now. Dang it! I showed her your first comments and she just wants to clarify. She spent 6 months executing this plan because she was in so much pain. I want to know what this was about. I'm the asshole for telling my brother that it takes 2 to tango. Okay. Zoom in. Not that zoomed in. Okay. Oh, my phone went off. Uh-oh. Josh just popped his knee. Anyways. My 28M brother Cameron, 34M. Okay, I need to read that again. I already wasn't processing what happened. My 28-year-old brother Cameron. Okay. Oh, my is that. Okay. I always get this confused. So the OP is 28, and the older brother is 34. Okay, has been married to his high school sweetheart Alina since they were both 19. Oh wow. I need burp. No, don't. It went away. Alina grew up in a very conservative Christian household where she was one of 11 children, and her mother stayed at home whilst her father worked to provide for the family. Alina has always wanted to follow in her mother's footsteps and be a stay-at-home parent with. I need burp. It's not coming out. I just spat. Oopsies. Alina had with a large brood of kids. Goddamn. When my brother Cameron and Alina first announced their engagement, everyone in my family told Cameron that if he really wanted that type of lifestyle with Alina, he would need to work really hard, especially in a tough economy. Cameron was not. Well, have my eyes been like okay this whole time? Like, whoa. I feel like my eyes were like pointing in different directions. Cameron was not concerned and said he had a plan. To this day, I have no idea what his plan was. Fast forward to now. Alina and Cameron have 5 kids, the 6th child on the way, but they're struggling a lot financially. He has borrowed money multiple times from my parents, and my parents give in every time because they feel guilty about their grandkids going without. Cameron called me last night to vent about it, saying how he was sick of her and he was tired of working his ass off. His ass off. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. He confessed to me he is secretly really upset by the news of their 6th child because he was trying to convince Alina to get a job, but now she's pregnant again. There's no way he'll be able to convince her. This is where. Can you hear that? Okay, good. You can't hear it. Maybe you can hear it when I talk. No, we can't hear it. Damn. I don't know. This is where I may be the asshole. I told him that I understood his frustration and his Wife was partially to blame, but he knew what Alina wanted, stay-at-home mom with a lot of kids, when they got married, and it's not as though he did anything to prevent the sixth child from being conceived. True, true. It does take two to tango. He asked me what I meant, and I said, well, it takes two to tango. Yep. He cussed me out. He cussed me out and then hung up. Not sure if I was an asshole, but I was just trying to convey that he had some agency in his marriage and he can't blame the shitty situation entirely on his wife. I'm the asshole. Correct. Because, like, he was putting his dick in her. And he wasn't using a condom. No contraceptives. He could have just, like, he's acting as if, like, she forced him to put his wiener in her. Shma. Not the asshole. Excuse me. I need tummy time. Oh my gosh. Tummy time. Let's do some tummy time with Ban Bao. Hi Ban Bao, can I have some tummy time with you? Oh. Okay. Let's do this together. What a little cutie. Hey Ban Bao. Hey Ban Bao. Hey Ban Bao. So cute. Well, it's just backwards. Whatever. Am I the asshole? We're telling my mother-in-law to respect my wife. Already know. I don't have to read it. No, not the asshole. Do you agree, Mel? Do you agree? Yeah. You agree? Yeah. She agrees. She's so cute. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. What do you think, Mel? Oh, really? Oh, okay. No, but you can't say that. No, you can't say that, though. No, you can't say that, Ban Bao. Just because you're half, like, what we'll call it, you're half grey, you can't say that, though. You're still half white. No, but you can't say that. No, stop saying slurs. Why are you saying slurs? No, you can't say that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she was saying that. That's crazy. Okay. I, 19 female, lost my grandmother a few months ago, ironically on the anniversary of my mom's passing. My grandma had a necklace that she gave to my brother before I was born. My mom wore that necklace literally every day. There is not a single picture I have of my mom where she doesn't have that necklace on. So naturally, I started to think of it as my mom's necklace and not necessarily my grandma's. When my mom died, I received the necklace. My grandma didn't specifically hand it to me, probably because I was 8 years old and it was a really nice necklace. But she left it with my mom's other jewelry, which was designated to be mine. I started wearing the necklace all the time once I got a little older, and I rarely have ever am seen without it. My grandma never objected to this when she was alive. Now that my grandmother has passed, my mom's family has started to handle the distribution of all her things. They've started talking about her jewelry. Grandma wanted all of her granddaughter's jewelry. My grandma wanted all of her granddaughters to share her jewelry, and my uncle feels that this extends to mom's necklace. No. He wants his daughter, 12F, to be able to wear it too. No. I said I don't feel comfortable because it feels like it's my mom's necklace and not my grandma's. Yeah, because she's been wearing it pretty much like her whole life. Wait, which was like at least 8 years, right? Because she passed when she was 8. Did I actually say that correctly or am I making it up? Whatever. I said I didn't feel comfortable with it. I don't want to let her wear it / risk losing it. He said it's not my mom's. I can't monopolize the necklace. And I've been able to wear it for 11 years, so it's only fair I give someone else's turn. Why can't she just choose a different necklace? Why does it have to be this, like, she's been wearing it for 11 years. At this point, it's hers, you know? Like, why can't she just, the cousin choose something else? I'm still refusing, and now people are picking sides, and I feel bad. I don't know. I want to know if I'm being the asshole here. I feel like everyone else I could ask is just connected to the situation to give me an unbiased answer. First, sorry for your loss, not the asshole. Your grandma exactly, not the asshole. Real, once a gift is given, it belongs to that person. It doesn't magically revert to the estate just because someone passes away. Yeah, exactly. I think that you should kill the uncle, and the cousin's fine. You can kill the uncle. I'm not the asshole. I bought some very expensive chocolates for myself, but I'm being forced to share them with my family. I, 16M, bought a small box of chocolates this morning with my own money. To clarify, there are 6 chocolates in the box, and the box costed 15 euros. Holy! Oh my god, that's so expensive. I'm getting hot. Oh my god. And I was and still am intending to eat them all because I paid for them with my own money. Okay, my mother specifically is trying to force me to share them with the rest of my family. Excuse me. And says that me eating them by myself is selfish, but no, my family, I might only get to eat 1 or 2 out of the 6 chocolates. I tried to explain that I bought them with my own money and I wanted to try all the flavors that I chose. Anyways, we got into a fight and I decided to hide my chocolates for now, out of fear of my family eating them. By being selfish. What's 1 per? Chocolates. That's so expensive for chocolates. Doesn't look that great. I don't think they're an asshole at all. Like, this is not even a question. What the hell? Okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Bye.